So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Hit in, big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Osimhen. And that has found him in acres of space. Van der Ven getting this one clear.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Haaland.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Doku. Now then, the ball's come loose. Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, important interception. Barella. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it. Griezmann. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely worked. Always Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Here's Doku. And it's Cucurella. And here's Barella. It's a promising position. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Haaland, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yildiz is onto this. He's got away. Shot, surely! Goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Griezmann. Osimhen providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Barella. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now he's got space here. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out wide. DiMarco. Now here's the delivery.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
In again. Henderson claims it without any fuss. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Ndika spots it and intercepts. Now it's Osimhen. Griezmann. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Haaland. And it's Kimmich. And this is Griezmann.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Haaland. Van der Ven makes the interception. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed. So they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Osimhen shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bellingham. Now it's Osimhen. Vinicius Junior. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's in a good position. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yildiz demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Rodri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Floated through. And he shoots! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, as options go, that was a super...
Tries a shot! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Foden. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham touches it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's Griezmann! There it is! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
So a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's managed to get free, delivered across. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Van der Ven. Yildiz. Good ball, good take. Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. DiMarco. Oh, easy pickings there. Barella. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for the run. Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. DiMarco. Can he get on the end of this? Yildiz. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Foden. Bellingham. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! It's bounced back off the post. And he can clear it away. Alexander-Arnold. A probing pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Osimhen. Ndika spots it and intercepts. A lot. It's Griezmann! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Barella. Now it's Lukaku. Barella. Oh, nice touch. And this is Lukaku. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe. Half-time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Osimhen receives it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of...
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Aim forwards, engages and forces him off the ball. That ball looks a good one. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Griezmann is on his own. Chance for a shot! He's scored! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's only too happy to take that back. Van der Ven. Osimhen. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's beaten the last man. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. DiMarco. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he opts to go forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yildiz. And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chooses to go back. That has been slung wide. Drilled in low.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial. He rises! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of a
chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, played right into his path. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Bellingham. And it's Rodri. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. DiMarco. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ah, he's given it away. Crossing. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he shoots! In he goes again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team.
Barella! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. 5 minutes till the break. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe powering forward here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Yildiz. That is ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. Osimhen. DiMarco.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He can run onto that. Eder Militao makes the interception. Oh, they could be caught out here. Ndika.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And we hit half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Oh, what a mistake! Bellingham. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Griezmann. Now, can they get him away? Scoot! Oh, taken with style! No way through there. Rodri. Yildiz. He's through here, and he welcomes it in. Great chance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.